I mean, in life, that's kind of what I've noticed is everything works out just as it should. Good morning, folks, and happy Tuesday. I slept like a freaking rock last night. Like, literally a rock. I haven't had that good of sleep in a long freaking time. But we're running a little bit late, so let's hurry up, get our pooch to poo-poo, and then go get our marinated egg bread in our bellies, and go knock out this lift. Alrighty, folks, we have scarfed down our breakfast. Let's get out the door and go pump some freaking iron. Go get stronger today than we were freaking yesterday. And we are out of the door, folks. We're out of the door. Let's hope like hell that the gym is not packed and we can at least hit our, I guess, functional movement exercises. Well, shit, folks, this place is absolutely packed out. This is what I get for waking up 10 minutes later than I traditionally do. Oh well. Let's go knock out our lift. As much of it as we can, at least. Actually, I blame crypto because if I wouldn't have had my nose dug into my phone, we would have been able to get out the door on time. But, you know, it is what it is. Let's knock out as much of this lift as we can and hope that we don't make it to practice late. Alrighty, lift complete. We did what we had time for, and honestly, we had time to do exactly what we needed to do. But, I mean, I still didn't lift as long as I would like, but it is what it is. See, this is why you don't procrastinate, folks, because I'm literally livid right now. If I'd have just gotten up at the time I always get up, I would have had a great crypto trade and I would have had a great lift. But now I've rushed both, in which you can't rush either of those. So let's get to practice. Hope we're not late there, because that'll just be yet again another reason why y'all don't hit that snooze. Actually, I didn't hit the snooze. I just set my alarm today 15 minutes for 15 minutes later than I would traditionally get up, which obviously was a piss poor idea. So let's go get better today than we were freaking yesterday. In all reality, I shouldn't really be pushing my body that hard this week during lifts because, well, honestly, during lifting is where most injuries do happen. So it is what it is, but I'm still bummed out. Like, I want to just be able to push myself as hard as I possibly can every day, which I did push myself as hard as I possibly can, but I didn't have enough time to push myself as hard as I would like. But oh well, it is what it is. Let's go get to practice, folks. I heard that traffic is terrible today. Good news is, though, is I feel nice and refreshed from my extra 15 minutes of sleep. Like, really nice and refreshed. My body feels amazing. My brain feels amazing. But I am a little upset. Like, I could have completely doubled my portfolio. It is what it is. Now I see why I have been told in my life that the stock market has taken more lives than any other industry in the whole entire world. Such a bummer. Oh well. We've got things we got to do today. Let's just cross our fingers and hope the next trades we made are just as good as the trades we made before. Sheesh! I mean, I didn't lose anything. I just could have had so much more. Like, what a bummer. What a bummer. But you live and you learn. Like, we're just getting into this investing thing, like, maybe a year and a half ago, and I mean, we've not really taken any losses, so I guess you can't really call that an L. Alrighty, we put our brain to the ease. We went off of intuition and the little bit of knowledge we do have in the crypto world and made our trades. Well, we went and did some research on the trades in which we did, got the backstories of the coins in which we purchased, And you know what? I think we did some pretty good trades, at least the ones that I'm okay for a long-term investment. They're not just meme coins that I'm gonna pump and then dump as soon as they get to what I was expecting out of them. So, in theory, we made good trades. Now we just gotta make sure, we gotta wait until the trades pay off again, you know? Of course, you're not gonna just pay off in 10 minutes, overnight, 2 days, like these other ones did, but they will pay off, hopefully. I mean, it's all skepticism at the end of the day. That's the whole entire stock market. That's the whole entire crypto market. That's all of it. It is literally just skepticism. But, folks, I think this all was part of the plan today. I mean, we got a good lift in. Like, we got a good little pump in. We got some muscle stimulation in. And that's ultimately all that really matters, because at the end of the day, we don't need to be trying to get stronger today than we were yesterday, because we are lighter than we were yesterday. You get what I'm trying to say? Our ultimate goal today, or this week, is just to keep the same strength, not lose any muscle, not lose any strength, not get injured. So I think being late to the gym made it so that I'm not going to spend as much time in there, because if I would have been in there at my normal time, I would have probably pushed myself to absolute freaking exhaustion, and then there would have been a chance of injury, and then yeah. So I think everything worked out for a good reason, and now we're into coins that, like, honestly, I kind of enjoy the backstory of. So yeah, I'm not gonna tell you what coins they are, because I don't want you to go and throwing your money into it and be like, oh my god, BillyGoat told me to do this. No, I didn't tell you to do that. I just said that's what I did. So I don't want y'all to be doing the same thing as me and then blaming me. You get what I'm saying? I am not I guess the guy you should look to for investing. No, I've never taken losses, but you get what I'm saying. I mean, I am not your guy. I am not the crypto professional or connoisseur or stock market connoisseur. I just do it as a little hobby and hope that it pays off, and it's been paying off. So that's all that really matters, folks. That's all that really freaking matters. Invest in something that you like the backstory of, and that's a good long-term investment. Traditionally, if you like the cause, like what they're doing, yeah. And I like the cause and like what this one's doing. So I would consider it a good long-term investment. And that's ultimately, at the end of the day, that's what you want to be looking for. Not something that you're just going to wait for it to go up and then dump. Wait for it to go up and then dump. So, yeah. The stress has been relieved. A little bit of education will do that for you. And we are pulling in an impeccable freaking timing. Impeccable timing. So, like I said, everything, I guess, worked out perfectly, just as it was supposed to. I mean, in life, that's kind of what I've noticed, is everything works out just as it should. But you gotta keep faith. If you lose faith, then none of it's gonna work out as it should, or at least it won't feel like it is. It's gonna feel like the world is crumbling under you. But that is not the case, folks. It's not. I can promise you that. Uh-oh, I can't block the store. Let me find another parking spot real quick. Ooh. But yeah, folks, always keep faith. Always trust your intuition. Always trust your gut. All those good things. You know what I mean. Don't ever second guess yourself. I guess you should always second guess yourself. Because if you don't second guess yourself, well, you're going to make bad decisions. But faith will drive you very, very far. Faith in, and in yourself. You got to have faith in yourself as well. But folks, let's run in here and get better today than we were yesterday. Not waste any more time. We are making impeccable timing on everything. We're not going to have a minute to freaking breathe at all today. But it is what it is. What do we need to breathe for anyways? What do we need to breathe for? Better today than we were freaking yesterday. And let me tell you, folks, you know, while this weight cut may be going nice and smooth, it doesn't mean that I wasn't thinking about these Sammys the whole entire time during practice. Like, kind of got my ass whooped because that's all I could think about was, oh, these sandwiches seem so good. Oh, I can't wait to eat them. So let's grub down on these sandwiches and get home as quickly as we can in hopes that we can take a little napski before we got to go get our clients into the shape of their freaking dreams. And we are home, folks, and on the way home, our client messaged us saying that they had a work emergency, so I guess we're going to take a little bit longer of a nap than we thought. Want to get a little bit of recovery in today. That's what we're going to do. We're going to run inside, probably going to make us a bowl of like strawberries and blueberries with a little bit of milk over it. Then I'm going to go lay down, take me a big fat nap, and recover up as much as we can until our next session, so that we can get the most out of the next session. You know what I mean? Getting better today than we were yesterday. Recovering more today than we did yesterday. Well, folks, my nap was great, but my fear was indeed correct. I would not want to get back up from that nap. So let's hope that our caffeine will jolt us back to life. Well, folks, we decided to go ahead and instead of just eating a snack today, we went ahead and ate our whole dinner. So let's hope like hell that makes the practice better and that we aren't starving when we get home, because, well, there's not much to eat now. Actually, there's nothing to eat now. Pretty sure we got stuff for our pizzas, but that is it. No chickpea pasta. I ate it all. But oh well, I feel much better now. Like, it woke me up. Our brains are going. We're alive. Let's go get better today than we were freaking yesterday, folks. What the hells? What the hells? I didn't even make it 5 minutes down the freaking road. I should turn around and go home. I should turn around. We're not going to turn around and go home. We're not. But it goes forever. And we are finally pulling in after a whole bunch of freaking traffic. A whole bunch of it. Stop, go, stop, go, stop, go. We're pulling in. Only 20 minutes late. Only 20 minutes. It's okay, folks. We got like 4 hours worth of work in. So let's go knock out these next 4 hours of freaking grinding, folks. Off the bad positions we go. Bad positions getting better and better and better and better. Let's head back over to strike and finish up, and then head back over, see if we have a little bit of time for some rolls. Striking officially complete. Let's run next door, get out a little bit of grappling, and finish our night off, and then get home as quickly as we can. We got some freaking dubs to get tonight in Fortnite. And that is the night, folks. Now, it is just the calm before the storm. The intensity will pull back a bit over the next few days, and then the weight cut freaking begins, folks. It begins. But let's boogie on home. Probably go grub down on a freaking protein Pop-Tart, because honestly, folks, I was right. Eating before practice, eating dinner before practice, I'm not hungry, like at all. So, guess we go home and we get on some fort and we take some big old fat freaking dubs. Well, big old fat bummer, folks. We only put enough gas in the car last night to get back and forth. To get home last night and to get back and forth this afternoon and to get back up here this afternoon. Now we got to refuel up. Let's go gas up, shawty. Well, we were going to fuel up all the way, but that pump was taking absolutely forever, so we put $20 in it. We'll fuel up again later. And we are home, folks. Let's boogie on inside and get on some freaking Fortnite. I guess I'm gonna end the day here so that after Fortnite and catching a bunch of dubs, we can crawl our butts into the bed. Folks, you gotta remember, everything happens for a freaking reason. Everything. Like I said earlier today, if I would have not woken up 15 minutes later than I traditionally do, I'd have probably been in the gym pumping myself as hard as I possibly can, and then possibly catching a soft tissue injury. And that's not what you want right before a fight. You want to feel strong right before you go into a fight. And that's what I feel right now. We feel strong, we feel ready, we feel confident. And that's how you should feel. That's how you should feel. You shouldn't feel like you're broken going into the fight. That would be goofy. We already train enough. And all this training is, well, that's how you gain confidence. Like we talked about last night. We train day in and day out so that we're confident. We're confident with all of our preparation and everything that we do. So that no matter what situation is thrown at us, we know that we can get through it. And if you start wondering, why is this happening? Why is this happening? Why does this happen? Why does this happen? You're going to drive yourself crazy. Like, genuinely. You just got to put yourself at ease with the thoughts of, well, this all happens for a reason. No, I don't know it now. When you're standing in the storm, no, I don't know what's going on. But once you get out of that storm and then the clouds start to clear and the sun starts to shine, you're like, that's why. That's why. Like, this is why I was so intrigued by crypto today. So that my brain is somewhere else other than, well, grind. Because the grind's over, folks. This is the calm before the freaking storm. The calm before the storm. And you know, my brain doesn't naturally just calm. It has to be distracted doing something. No, that's probably not a great thing, but that's my ADHD popping through. I gotta be doing something at all freaking times. And maybe sometimes I could take a little bit of advice of myself and just freaking relax, but no, we can't. We can't relax because there's still goals to reach. There's still things we need to do. So, just remember, it's all happening for a reason. We don't know it yet. I don't know why my brother died at 17 years old for unknown causes. Full autopsy, 17 years old, super healthy. It's gone. If I sat there and wondered every day why he's gone, I would be in the loony house, I promise you. I've done it before. I sent myself to the loony house because of it. I had to come to that conclusion that everything happens for a reason. If he was here, would I be as strong as I am today? Probably not. Probably not. You ask for strength. What are you being given? You've been given strength. Mental fortitude. You've been practicing it for, I don't know, years. Ever since you stepped out of our life, we've been practicing mental fortitude. And no matter what's thrown at us, we know that we've survived the hardest day of our life. The hardest day of our life. And we do it with a smile. While it just took some time, we were able to smile again. So folks, remember, everything happens for a reason. And freaking bubbles up. Bubbles up. If you've never heard the song, go listen to it. It'll bring ease to whatever discomfort you're going through at this time. And yeah. Good night, folks. And BillyGoat freaking loves you.